Good morning. It's Ayya Vimala, Bhikkhuni Vimala, and it's Tuesday, beautiful Tuesday here, October the 6th. Hope everyone's well. Sorry I missed you on Sunday, and I didn't let people know ahead of time, so I'm sorry. I just had some personal stuff going on. Nothing bad, just good. So by missing Sunday, it put an interruption in my my weekly schedule. It was disorienting that day. I realized we all are probably becoming creatures of a certain habit, like during the pandemic and things. Then when things change, even if it's for a single day, it's like, now what day of the week is it today? Our rocks are moved around, the things that are anchoring us. So I hope everyone's staying anchored. I know if you're watching this, you're trying to work with your mind and find better ways to work with it to get through this difficult period in our national, in the world's history. And so I know it's been a super big challenge for for everyone to have our president become ill and so many people in the White House right at this stage coming up to an election. But this is really a challenge, no matter how we feel politically. There are a lot of issues about how we're dealing with the pandemic and being out in public, and how we're the measures that we take to be safe and to keep others safe. And I think that's if we're really trying to be the most caring, compassionate person, we know that taking care of ourselves as well as others is what's critically important. And I think we're having examples of that rippling through the news these days. But what I also hope everyone's thinking of is we are still sending goodwill to all living beings, and that's omitting none. And that's exactly what it says in the Pali. I'm seeing lots of my neighbors walking their dogs right now, so it's kind of nice to see them stroll by. Sorry. But omitting none is very important when we practice goodwill and compassion, any of the qualities that we can focus on in our meditation. Those positive qualities those skillful qualities we can radiate out and send out into the world. And sometimes it's hard to do that. Sometimes we have some good examples these days of when we want to not send them out to all beings. We want to take out a few that we feel angry towards, or if we're frustrated, we want to not them, not today. I don't want to send loving kindness. And that's our challenge, is to be able to see this as a quality that radiate out and doesn't miss or leave out any being, any living being. So this is part of our practice. So really remember that, because sometimes it's a struggle for me, so I assume it might be a struggle for you as well. So I hope everyone is doing well, and that you feel safe, and that you feel like the measures you're taking to be safe are you're taking care of everyone, and first of all yourself, remember. We definitely are going to do the metta practice today. And I wanted to remind you that if you want to join the book group, you can do that anytime, as long as you get you go to Eventbrite and get it's free, but you need to get an Eventbrite invitation to get the Zoom numbers, the passcode, and the class registration. And that's Pema Chodron's Welcoming the Unwelcome. And we read the first 4 chapters last time, and it's coming up a week from last night, so it's next Monday. So we read the first 4 chapters and really worked mostly just moving through with our comments in the first few chapters. So we'll be doing 3, 4, 5, and 6 as the reading for this coming week. These are not long chapters. And we'll kind of get on track with chapter 3. We're skipping around, but we're trying to at least kind of follow through the chapters until the group feels that we've worked enough on them. So what I'd like people to do is read it and also come with maybe a paragraph or an idea or a comment that's from the book that really inspires you or leaves you with some questions or that you'd like to just bring up with the group. So you have something for sure to share. So that's helpful. It's helpful having a book like this book with any of Pema Chodron's books or I know the one that I'm looking at these days is Real Change by Sharon Salzberg. And it's not a difficult read, but she really brings home a lot of the points from the Buddhist teachings. And Sharon works a lot with Buddhist psychology, but she presents the teachings in a very clear and very appropriate way. So those are two teachers to find on YouTube. YouTube is our friend, and also to find their books if you want, and most libraries carry books by both of them. So I think, well, sometimes I feel like I better not say what I think. But as a teacher, I want to remember what the Buddha says and what teachers much wiser than I could possibly be have said. So we'll leave it at that. But I'd like to do the beautiful metta meditation with you. And this is again from the little booklet, Peace and Kindness, that was published in 1990, so it's probably out of print now, but I need to look and see if this has been folded into any other books, because I have some other books by Ajahn Sumedho, Sumedho, and I really, every time I pick up some of his writing, I enjoy it over and over again. So let's do that. If we do this, we can do this a little bit more slowly if we start now. So when I finish, if you can keep sitting, please do, because you might just be ready to move into some mindfulness meditation, just being silent and watching your breath and allowing the thoughts to still just kind of rise and fall. And if you feel difficulty, you can pay attention to that difficulty and see if you can investigate that. And just look at it from different views, so that can actually become the focus of your meditation. The loving kindness, the metta practice, there's more visualization in this, and this is a guided meditation. So you just can lightly follow along with the instructions, and then after I say goodbye, maybe you can just be with either those visualizations, but even better just to sit and be with your breath. And that's a beautiful part of your day then. Okay? This is the guided meditation on loving kindness, which is in Pali is the word metta, and it's from these are from students of Ajahn Chah, and they were all in England when he sent them into England back in the I don't know, the 80s, the 70s maybe, and they brought Buddhism and monasticism really from Ajahn Chah to the West. Consider this quietly on your own, or get a friend to read it out slowly to you. So today I'm that friend. Stop for a few moments, sit quietly with a straight back, and gently close your eyes. Feeling the rhythm of the breath as it enters and leaves the body, allow yourself to let go of past and future and come into the present moment, being with exactly what is right now. Bring your attention to the feeling of the body, accepting it just the way it is, with kindness. Allow yourself to accept all the sensations and feelings of the body completely. Breathe in deeply with a sense of trust and well-being. Breathe out, letting go of tension, allowing any tightness to dissolve. Then focus on the normal breathing, just the feeling of breathing in, breathing out. Imagine yourself surrounded by light, perhaps a golden colored light, if you like the color gold. Being with the sensation of the body breathing in, breathing out, draw the light into the body as you breathe, maybe through the nostrils, but also the heart or the head. Imagine light saturating the body through every pore. Think to yourself, may this being be well, and turn the calming effects of the meditation towards this being. May this being be calm. Suffuse your whole body with this calm and kindly attention. Then let your awareness explore the body, moving around the head and face, gradually down the neck, the back and the chest, spreading down your arms, right down through the fingertips. And back into your body, down through your hips, down through the legs, down through each toe, drawing on the good energy of the breath, expanding and embracing the heart. Now focusing more on the out-breath. Let go of the memories, the grudges, the grievances. Let it all go. Begin again with each breath in. Picture yourself in your mind's eye as you are now. Make peace with this view of yourself. through forgiveness, compassion, gentleness. May this being be well. Suffuse this picture with gentle, warm light from the heart, and then let it go. Next, picture your parents. Bring them into your mind. Make peace with their image. May you be well. Bathing them with soft light, with gratitude. Observe thoughts arising, memories of yourself as a child, perhaps something painful or something you have never made peace with. Let it be in the mind, out in the light. Then bring up an image of your daily situation, at home or wherever, with the people it involves. People you like or dislike, feel conflict with, love, fear, or worry for. May these beings be well. Put aside aversion, fear, worry, guilt. At this moment, allow yourself to be kind. Think of someone you know who is having a difficult time. Send these feelings of kindness towards them. Breathe in light. Breathe out, wishing them well. Any of your difficult people, breathe in light, breathe out wishing well. Gradually open up more and more from the people you see every day to nobody special, and even those for whom you have hardly a memory. Recognize them as human beings with ambitions, hopes, problems, anxiety, joy, just like you. Give them some life in your perceptions. Now, even more remote, acknowledge all the people you can conceive of in this world. This may be a faint feeling, but open up the heart to allow them into consciousness, to be felt. Acknowledge all of these beings. See what the mind does, how it reacts indignantly about some people, such as political figures. Let go of that indignation for this moment. Allow a sense of peace to envelop all beings. The liked, the disliked, familiar and unfamiliar. And now imagine the planet Earth as we see it from space. So feel yourself backing farther and farther away, out into space, seeing this beautiful planet. Extend this sense of peace to the planet we live on, embracing it with your heart, surrounding it with light. Turning your attention to that sense of peace and light, allow it to expand outwards without limit, letting the sense of me and the world dissolve in the stillness of the present. Then turn your attention back in toward yourself, upon the feeling of knowing the screen of the mind, the place where images arise. Let it be quite empty or full, choiceless, being illuminated by the soft light from the heart, light from the breath, warm, gentle, beginning, letting go, patient kindness. Let's just sit together with that. Just keep breathing. Experience that patient kindness for all living beings. Keep sitting if you can. May peace be with you. May you be well. May you feel safe. May you be content. And may you be filled with peace. I'll see you Thursday.